gosh, when we were approached about this, we just thought the timing
could not
couldn't be better. We are moving to LA
tomorrow.
On the bus.
It's our last show in the Bay Area. We've got an 18-hour bus ride ahead of us. Because we are pitching to some big-time studio execs.
Yeah, big wigs.
Big wigs. As you all know, there's a huge appetite right now for sitcom reboots, existing IP.
Yeah. And, you know, you're thinking it, we're thinking it. There's a show that just hasn't come back around yet, and we're all
love it.
crazy.
Everyone's crying out for it.
right?
Say this, ready?
Hannah Montana!
So as we all remember, obviously, Hannah Montana is the story of a teenage girl who has a secret life as a pop star.
Right, and everyone our age who grew up loving Hannah Montana has kids now, except for us. So, we just think now is the time to tap for it.
Absolutely. So the execs have told us we have a hard 5 minutes.
Hard 5. No more, no less, and they do not care if we live or die. This is my boyfriend Steven. He's going to help us keep time tonight, and he is not moving with us.
We haven't talked about it, but we're going to right after the show. It's all good. So, with no further ado, we're so excited to share the pitch with you. Here is the pitch. Interior high school.
These are our workers.
Holly.
Huh? What?
What's gotten into you, girl?
Sorry, it's the new kid. He's so dreamy.
Oh, you mean that guy over there wearing a long sleeve shirt over a short sleeve shirt over another long sleeve shirt?
Yeah, I love the way his swoopy blonde hair looks like a helmet made of fine golden thread.
Totally. That haircut will never go out of style. Why don't you go talk to him?
Are you kidding? I don't know how to talk to guys. I'm just a regular teenage girl from Nashville who recently moved into a huge Malibu beach house that my single dad pays for with his money from being a retired artist.
Girl, what are you talking about? You have more relationship experience than anyone I know. I mean, you've been married for like 2,000 years, Mrs. Claus.
Steven, music! You got the sleigh out front. Kind of styles, mostly roads, so many roads. When you're ancient, it can be kind of fun. It's really you, but nobody knows. Who would have thought that a teenage girl could double as a 5,000-year-old woman? Best of both worlds. She's a teenager from Nashville, but she's also Mrs. Claus. You get the best of both worlds. To be clear, she's both things, like neither is cake, she's just both. You get the best of both worlds. Chilling out with her friends, running your whole operation. You get the best of both worlds. Mix it all together, and you know that it's the best of both worlds. Whoa, transition.
Interior high school classroom.
Oops, I dropped my pencil.
Oh,
hands touch.
Hey, I'm Chad Brad Ryan.
Hi, I'm Holly.
It's nice to meet you, Holly. Hey, are you okay?
Oh, yeah, it's just my arthritis acting up. I mean, my normal teenage health problems.
Okay. Hey, what'd you get for number 3?
I got gingerbread.
Oh, man, I got peppermint. This is so hard. Cookie studies is my worst subject.
It's really not that hard. All you have to do is calculate the shortbread ratio and then divide that by the imaginary sugar plum denominator. Or something.
Oh, you're like really good at this. It's almost like you've been baking for thousands of years.
What? No, I haven't. It's impossible.
Chill, I was just kidding. Hey, you think maybe you can tutor me?
Hunky new kids say, what? Of course I'll tutor you.
Cool. Guess I'll see you around.
Are you leaving? We have like 40 minutes of class left.
Steven, could you stop the time?
Yeah.
Okay, so we've approached by this people, and she is firmly not interested. But we happen to talk to Billy Ray and his agents, and it's looking good.
Yeah, and by looking good, we mean we have DM'd him every day for the last 6 months.
And he has not blocked us!
So we wrote this part with him in mind.
All right,
And then he asked me to tutor him, and gosh, I just don't even know how I'll be able to focus. He's so dreamy. I just hope I don't make a fool of myself. What do you think, Billy Ray Santa?
Well, darling, it's like I'm always saying. The only real fool is the elf who's too scared to wrangle a buffalo.
Okay, so you're saying like I should put myself out there?
Well, let me put it this way. When you're making a snowman, you can't let your possum be in charge of the carrots.
So that seems less clear.
Listen, darling, you're a wonderful girl, and you know cookies better than Rudolph knows his own nose.
Yeah, you know what? I do.
And anyway, you catch more reindeer with cheesecake than with Nana's old fruit loaf.
Yeah, okay. Whoa.
Interior, Chad Brad Ryan's house.
Is it cinnamon?
Yeah, now you're getting it.
You really make this stuff make sense. You know, I feel like a lot of stuff makes sense when I'm with you.
Yeah, I kind of know what you mean.
Hey, Holly, can I tell you something? Yeah, of course. No, never.
No, I don't ever want it.
Okay, Steven, time again?
Yeah.
Okay, so when we write this next part, we really wanted Chad Brad to have sort of a Christmas trauma that he could open up to Holly.
We haven't totally nailed it down yet, but we have an idea, and we're gonna try it. But it's like
Kind of a placeholder. We're just gonna try it out.
Yeah. So, Steven, time.
Well, it's just, you know, this time of year is always really hard for me. When I was a kid, growing up, we didn't have a lot. And, well, this one year, I really wanted this yo-yo. It was kind of sparkly, and I don't know, it was just really cool. But I saved up all my allowance, and it still wasn't enough. So then I thought, well, maybe I'll write Santa. You know, he could come through for me. So I sent off my letter, and I waited for weeks. I really believed in it. I was so excited. Then on Christmas morning, I woke up, and I ran down the stairs, and when I looked under the tree, both my parents died from 9/11.
Hey, Steven, make a note. Lukewarm response. Oh, I'm so sorry. Thanks for opening up to me.
I just feel like I can really trust you, you know? I feel like you see me. I just know you'd never hide anything from me.
Oh yeah.
Hey, Holly, would you maybe want to go to the Christmas Eve dance with me? You know, the one on the actual literal night of Christmas Eve.
I don't know. I kind of have someplace I need to.
Well, I guess if you don't want to.
No, of course I want to. Of course I'll go to the dance with you.
Cool. I guess I'll see you around.
Are you leaving? This is your house.
Whoa.
How am I going to go to the Christmas Eve dance? It's on the actual night of Christmas Eve. That's the biggest night of the year in the North Pole. It's not like I can be in 2 places at once. Unless... Whoa. Wow. So this is the Christmas Eve dance.
What? You've never been before? Haven't you gone to this school for like years?
Oh, I guess I've just always been busy.
Well, tonight, this is all you gotta do.
Yeah. Anyway, gotta pee.
Huh?
Whoa.
Interior,
North Pole.
There you are. Where have you been? The elves are going crazy.
Sorry, I was just alphabetizing the candy canes.
Well, thank goodness you're here now. This Christmas Eve is shaping up to be
Cody,
crazy.
you gotta go. Whoa.
Yeah. Holly, where have you been? Hey, have you always worn glasses?
Oh, I'm gonna get us some punch.
Holly, wait! Man, why does she keep leaving? Am I doing something wrong? This is just like that one Christmas morning. Both my parents died from 9/11. Oh, wait. Of course it's still like I think it's totally cool that you're a teenage girl and an 8,000-year-old mythological woman. Both are equally true, and neither is more real than the other, and it all totally checks out, no question.
Really? Yeah, really. Shoot, I'm sorry, but I really do have to go. There's a cookie emergency at the North Pole, the likes of which we've never seen. It could be the end of Christmas forever.
Wait, let me help you. You've taught me everything I know. I think I'm ready.
Okay, let's go save Christmas. Steven, so right here we have a big action sequence in mind, like 10-15 minutes of just kind of a blowout.
Yeah, I have a cousin who works in pyrotechnics, and he's gonna hook us up with really cool stuff.
Think Star Wars, think Mission Impossible.
Big budget.
Yeah. So that's what's happening. Steven, short time.
Whoa, that was crazy!
Yeah, we saved Christmas. And I guess what we learned along the way is that...
Well, yes, I'll see you around.
What? Are you leaving? We're in the middle of an Arctic wasteland.
Well, darling, I guess it's like I'm always saying. You can't judge a Christmas tree by the rhythm of its branches. Only by...
Steven, time?
Yeah.
Okay, so we haven't totally written the end here, but basically Billy Ray's gonna say something that totally encapsulates like the spirit of Christmas and the show and like our whole cultural moment.
Like good enough to put on a shirt.
It's gonna be like our Kenneth.
Huge we're talking about. So,
And that's gonna kind of put a bow on everything,
big
and
line, and then
that's the pitch.
Steven, music! Thank you. See you at the Emmys!